Homework can wait. The city can't. Let's talk about Spider-Man Homecoming. And with this film, this is the first solo Spider-Man film in the MCU, as this is directed by Jon Watts. And with this film, we see a young Peter Parker begin to navigate his new identity as Spider-Man, who is thrilled by his experience with the Avengers in Civil War. He returns home where he lives with his Aunt May, under the watchful eye of his new mentor, Iron Man. He tries to fall back into his daily routine of being this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but he is distracted by thoughts of wanting to prove himself to the Avengers, wanting to prove himself that he is more than just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But when the Vulture emerges as a new villain, everything that Peter holds most will be threatened. And this was a great Spider-Man movie, as we do have Tom Holland in the role as Peter Parker, and he is great in the role. I love how he is so much different compared to Tobey and Andrew, but I love how there's this innocence and lighthearted to the character in this. He makes the role his own, and he is just unique in the role. While I have said plenty of times in the past, Andrew is my favorite, I did really enjoy Tom in the role as Spider-Man. He brings that teen charm in this film. But also with the film, we do get Michael Keaton as the antagonist, the Vulture. And Michael Keaton did such a great job as the Vulture. As I got to say, he is probably one of my favorite Spider-Man antagonists in film. He lived long enough to see himself become the villain. But also with this film, we do get Marissa Tomei as Aunt May, Jon Favreau as Happy Hogan, Zendaya as Mitchell Jones, MJ, Jacob Batalon as Ned, and Laura Harrier as Liz. And I thought the cast within them, they did great alongside Tom Holland, had great dynamics, had great chemistry. Especially Tom and Jacob. Jacob plays Tom's best friend in this. Ned is Peter's best friend in this, and they worked perfectly well together. They were hilarious with one another. Ned was pretty much Spider-Man's guy in the chair. But of course, with this film, we do have Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Iron Man. And even though he was on the poster, he's only in this film for 10 minutes. But it was great to see him back in this. It's cool to see Iron Man and Spider-Man on screen together, with Tony Stark being this mentor figure to him. I really enjoyed that. And what I really enjoyed about this film is that this is a high school story. We see Peter in high school throughout the whole film. And him being in high school is a huge focus for this film. And I do believe that it is explored pretty well for the most part. Because it just has that teen vibe, that teen charm. And you can see how it takes inspiration from The Breakfast Club, from John Hughes' movies. And another thing that I really enjoyed about this film is just seeing Spider-Man be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, helping the neighborhood out. But at the same time, it does have its cool, amazing Spider-Man accent. A lot of great Spider-Man moments in this, as well as a great Spider-Man score. And the visuals, the special effects in this, I thought it was good for the most part. I will admit, I'm not a fan of how they would get the practical suit and just fully CGI it over. I remember some gripes with this film I had was that I remember with the trailers, of course, with it being Sony, it spoiled a lot of stuff in the trailers. And of course, they would have scenes that would never make the final cut. But that's Sony for you. And there's something they tried to do with one of the characters by the end of it that just felt forced in. It felt like it was supposed to be one different character completely, but they saw the theories online and they were like, how about we make it this character? I'm not gonna lie, I really don't think that worked. But with how this movie is, it is still a unique Spider-Man movie. It does have its fun moments and it does have more of that teen vibe. And I enjoyed this movie for the most part. Overall, with Spider-Man Homecoming, it was a great Spider-Man movie. It felt unique compared to the other ones, as it does have its great Spider-Man moments throughout it. But have you seen Spider-Man Homecoming? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.